Are you frustrated because no matter how many times you try to budget, you can't seem to make it stick? Well, you're not alone, and in this video, I'm going to show you why your budget is failing, and the shockingly simple fix that will finally make it work. Stick around to the end, because I'm sharing a real-life budgeting example that anyone can follow. Today we're diving into one of the most common struggles people face with money: budgeting. I know it can be tough to stick to a budget, but what if I told you that the way you've been budgeting might be the problem? The good news is, with just a few simple steps, you can create a budget that not only works, but actually makes managing money easier and stress-free. Here's the thing. Most people struggle with budgeting because they either overcomplicate it or set unrealistic goals. Have you ever made a budget that's so strict you give up on it after just a few weeks? Or maybe you're not even sure where to start, and that stops you from even trying. These are the common traps that keep people stuck. So why doesn't budgeting work for most people? The problem often lies in making the process too rigid, too vague, or just not fun enough to stick to. The secret to creating a budget that works is to make it simple, flexible, and personalized. We're going to focus on just three main categories: your needs, your wants, and your savings. By breaking it down this way, you eliminate the overwhelm and create a budget that's realistic and easy to follow. Here are 5 detailed steps. Step 1. List your needs. Start by writing down all your necessary expenses. Things like rent, groceries, utilities, and transportation. These are your non-negotiables. Step 2. Identify your wants. Next, list out your wants. These are the things you spend on that aren't essential, but make life more enjoyable, like eating out, entertainment, or hobbies. Step 3. Set your savings goal. Finally, decide how much you want to save each month. Even if it's a small amount, this is crucial for long-term financial health. Step 4. Track your spending. Now that you've divided your expenses, track what you're actually spending. There are tons of free apps you can use, or you can keep it old school with a spreadsheet. Step 5. Adjust as needed. Review your budget every month and make adjustments. Remember, the goal is flexibility. Don't be afraid to tweak things as your situation changes. Let me give you an example. Sarah, a 28-year-old with a full-time job, was having trouble saving money. She started by tracking her needs, wants, and savings. She realized she was spending way more on takeout than she thought. So she adjusted her budget to allow for some home-cooked meals while still enjoying dining out occasionally. Over a few months, Sarah found herself not only saving more, but feeling less stressed about her finances. Now, here are some mistakes to avoid when creating your budget. 1. Being too strict. Budgeting shouldn't feel like a punishment. 2. Forgetting to review and adjust your budget regularly. Life changes, and so should your budget. 3. Not including fun money. If your budget feels too restrictive, you won't stick to it. So let's recap. The key to a successful budget is keeping it simple. Focus on your needs, wants, and savings. Track your spending, review regularly, and adjust as needed. Remember, budgeting is a tool to help you live a better life, not something that should add stress. Here's a tip. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer to your savings account so you don't even have to think about it. Now it's your turn. Grab a pen and paper or open up your Notes app and start your simple budget today. Let me know in the comments what categories you're using and what you find challenging about budgeting. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on mastering your finances. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and make sure to check out my other videos on personal finance and budgeting. Remember, budgeting doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to work for you. See you in the next video.